Hello, guys and gals, and this is a movie review for The Spore, and I believe this was from Lionsgate. Um, I can check real quick. Fairly certain. Where's my? Oh, here we go. Anyways, The Spore was really it caught my attention. I was just looking at movies at Redbox. I wanted to buy a movie, and you get $2 off if you rent a movie. If you rent a movie, then if you can buy a movie for $2 off, and that's usually what I do. I think I ended up buying um Suicide Squad. No, The Suicide Squad is in the second one because I really liked that one. That was a good movie, and it was only like $4 or $3, I think, with $2 off, or maybe it was only two. Maybe it was only $3. I don't know. Anyways, none of that matters. Let me see. So anyway, this was a fascinating movie. It was kind of a horror movie kind of thing. Um, if I remember right, uh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Where? Uh, okay. Well, I okay. Anyways, now I tried to find what. It's looking like Lionsgate. Yeah, Lionsgate. Okay. Um. Anyways, it was a horror movie. Um, to a certain extent. Apparently, there is these radioactive spores or something that apparently enter the air from like Antarctica or something. Anyways, I don't remember exactly how the story went. I should have made this review right after I watched the movie. But anyways, live and learn. Okay. Anyways, so there are you're introduced to all these different people, and well, bad things happen because the spore it's basically kind of a zombie film, I would say, because the spores kind of take over the person's body. They get their body covered in these mushroom type things, and I have to say that it is a very, very good example of body horror. Now, I know you're going to say, yeah, but you gave Lake Fear 3 terrible a terrible review because of all the body horror in it. And I do want to clarify that I really gave Lake Fear 3, I think it was Lake Fear 3 a very bad review because it wasn't really a very good sequel. Now, maybe if I'd actually seen Lake Fear 1, then I could say, oh, well, maybe Lake Fear 1 is a lot like Lake Fear 3, but I hadn't seen that movie. I still haven't. Um, I just didn't feel that the body horror in that movie was really poignant or really improved the film. So that's basically the explanation. Basically, Lake Fear 2 didn't really follow Lake Fear 1, at least from my research, and Lake Fear 3 didn't follow either Lake Fear 1 or Lake Fear 2. So I do like body horror movies. There were lots of really good practical and special effects here. Whether they were, I don't really know if they were done with, like, say, makeup or with CGI, but they were really, really good. Um, it might have been that they were like alien spores or something. Anyways, and it was this spore was transmitted through blood and well, blood splatter and bodily fluids. So yeah, and there were some really terrifying special and practical effects. I think they probably went old school with the practical effects, and they didn't rely too heavily on CGI, which I really appreciate. Um, as horror movies go, there are people that make really stupid decisions, um, which you'll have in horror movies, and that's one of the things that, well, that's one of the tropes. I mean, you have to like stick to the horror movie tropes. I mean, people are going to make terrible decisions. it would be nice to have a horror movie where people don't make stupid decisions like that, just to subvert expectations. But I thought the Spore was actually really good. I basically didn't know what to expect with this movie, and I was pleasantly surprised and pleased with the result. Um, Really, really fascinating. I thought that it was really immersive. I mean, it's kind of far fetched to think of a fungus that would like take over people's bodies and basically distort people and turn them into these weird creatures. But really, really fascinating is the way that I would describe it. I thought that the movie moved at a nice little pace. Um, there would be sections dedicated to this one person, and we'd see what happened to them, and then there would be a section devoted to these people, and we'd see what happened to them, and it would kind of go back and forth between time periods. But overall, I found it pretty easy to follow and really, really fascinating. Um, so yeah, um, I'm not sure if they'll make a sequel to this movie. I mean, they probably could, to you know advance the plot. Um, it ended at a pretty good place, so they wouldn't need to. But I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel to this movie. It was really what I thought was pretty good. Um, if it's on sale at Redbox, I might buy it. I found it to be really, really a masterclass in body horror and ways to do a movie right. I'm thinking that is just opinion, of course, but I just felt this movie was worth a watch if you like body horror, and I think that's the name of the genre. And it had a very fascinating plot. It's not one that you would really expect, and it's kind of one that subverted expectations, sort of. Um, and it has some genuinely scary moments. And so yeah, this is a movie that I would give very high marks, or it's at least worth a watch. Could they do some things better? Yeah, but you get that in every movie. You're going to be hard pressed to find a perfect film, and this one isn't perfect, but it is watchable, and I thought pretty good. But then again, that's just my opinion, and you can either take my opinion or leave it. Either way is fine. And if you like this content, then make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so you know I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, if you want to join the Discord server, all that information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.